What's going on, guys? Today I have another review video for you. Finally, feels like it's been forever since I made a video. But anyways, a review video is on the JLab Rewind retro headphones. Yeah, they actually put that in the title. I didn't even notice. But review is on the JLab Rewind. These are a giveaway that I'm going to be doing, so stay tuned. It's going to be fairly simple to enter the giveaway, so stay tuned. A little bit later I'll go over that. But if you missed my unboxing video, I will put that link up here, and I'll probably put it in the video description too. But this is the one that I got the white one. You can, like I said, for the particulars and stuff, you can check out the unboxing video. So I'll just kind of jump right into the review. A couple of things that I don't like just kind of off the bat. One of the biggest things is the charging port is actually kind of hidden underneath this ear cup here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get the charger in and out of there. Other than that, complaints are mostly a minimum. I do have a small complaint on sound quality, and I'll kind of get to that in a little bit. But outside of that, I mean, they've held up really well. The only thing that I will advise you on if you're going to get a pair, or if you actually win these ones, is this band is made out of a softer metal. I'm guessing aluminum of some sort. And if you bend it, it will crease and it will bend. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's not an issue that I have personally had, but if you're a little bit more rough on your headphones or anything like that, you might want to just kind of be aware that it can and it will happen if you bend it too hard. It will put a crease in the band, and those creases, when they get in these things, they're not exactly very easy to get out. I don't know about this particular band, just speaking past experience. There's usually at least a little dent in there that you could fill in your head. So just throwing that out there. For me, I wouldn't really throw these in a backpack. I wouldn't really use them. I won't really use them in public. And the reason for that is the design. I mean, they sit right on top of your ears, and it's just the little pad that sets on your ears. So there's no real sound isolation. I can hear everything that's going on. I have a mini fridge right over there that I can actually hear the motor running on right now, and it's not exactly really loud. So I don't have any problem hearing anything around me with these on. So it's not something that I would wear, say, like on a subway or public transportation or walking around a crowded street. I personally wouldn't, just because of all the background noise that's gonna be around you. If you sit at a desk at work, these might not be a bad idea, just because you can keep the volume fairly low, still hear your music or podcast or whatever it is that you're listening to, but also still be aware of your surroundings. You know, if someone's yelling at you from the cubicle over here, you'll still be able to hear them yelling at you. If that's not something you want, then I wouldn't do that. Also, something that you got to be aware of is these do have, since they do just kind of sit on top of your ears, and there's no real suction, or not suction, but clamping force with these, they do have a lot of sound leakage. So if you're laying in bed next to your significant other, whatever, they're probably going to hear what you're hearing. Maybe not to the degree that you are, but they're probably going to hear it, especially if you turn it up pretty loud. So just be aware of that too. I think those are really the biggest complaints I have. And like I said, I'll get to the sound quality in a minute. But I think those are the biggest complaints I have about these. The battery life is actually decent. It's not fantastic, but it'll get you through a work day. They claim 12 hours. I was getting about that, although I was actually getting a little bit less, closer to about the 11-hour mark, and mostly because it's the way they're made. You actually have to listen a little bit louder than you normally would, and I think that kind of negatively affects battery life. It's still something that'll get you through your work day, provided you work an 8-hour day. even a 10-hour day, you should be fine. But I didn't really have any issues with the battery, anything like that. So that is definitely a plus. You will have to charge these pretty much every night if you wear them all day at work, or if you wear them all day, you're gonna have to charge them every night. They're comfortable. The ear cushions are comfy. They're, I don't know, they're almost like a memory foam, but they're not memory foam at all. But just kind of the feel and texture of them just reminds me of a memory foam. They're very comfortable. Like I said earlier, they don't have a huge clamping force, so it's not like they're going to squeeze your head off or squeeze your eyeballs out of your head or anything like that. And they are comfortable to wear with glasses. These are something you could wear all day, and you're really not going to be... It shouldn't bother you too much as far as ear fatigue or anything like that. I think you should be okay as far as that goes. Now, I'm just going to kind of get into the sound quality right away. Just because, I mean, that's usually why you buy headphones. These particular headphones I wouldn't buy for the sound quality, but I would definitely buy them again for the nostalgia factor, is what I'll call it. Because, I mean, like I said in my unboxing video, that is why I wanted these. I assumed because of the price, I mean, they're only 20 bucks. I assume because of the price that they aren't going to be of the greatest quality. Now, that's not to say that there aren't $20 headphones out there that are not good quality, because there are. These ones in particular, that's not why I got them though. I wanted them because of the nostalgia factor. I wanted them because they remind me of when I would listen to my Walkman all freaking day when I was a kid. So, talking about the sound quality, it's not great, but it's not bad either. There are things that you need to be aware of though. Like, there is a feedback almost with any audio. There is a feedback that comes through. It's almost like a static. Like if you're listening to a fairly weak radio station, sometimes when they talk, you get that little bit of static. These do have that. It is there. It's noticeable more on quiet sections of songs. I didn't really listen to these listening to podcasts. I would imagine that it would be there, but I don't think that it would be there to the extent that it would be distracting. That's my opinion. So might be something that you look into if you do end up getting these. But there is a little bit of a feedback there that you will notice. And even when you turn them on, the voice that tells you, these are on and you have so much battery, there is a little bit of feedback and a little bit of static that even accompanies that voice too. So just so you know, it's not distracting, at least for me it wasn't. But like I said, just something you might want to know just in case it's something that is incredibly distracting for you. But listening to music at fairly normal volume or even a little bit higher than normal for me, I didn't really have that issue. It was mostly towards the beginning and ends of songs, when they kind of fade in and fade out, that sort of thing. So not a huge deal, but something to be aware of. And as far as the actual, I guess, sound quality, highs, mids, lows, it's, to me, even on what I'm assuming is the bass boost EQ setting, and I'll tell you why I'm assuming that in a minute, but even on that, it still feels a bit flat. Now, it's not flat in the sense that, say the Audio-Technica M50XR, how it's a more flat, very nice, clear sound. This is flat in a sense that everything seems kind of pulled back. Nothing is incredibly defined. The bass, if you don't like a ton of bass, you'll probably like these. If you like a ton of bass, you're going to be searching for more. We'll put it that way. The mids are there, but they're, like I said, they're held back, and it kind of goes into the highs as well. Everything is there. You'll still be able to hear things in your music that you expect to hear, but don't expect, hi-fi, high quality, everything is punchy, everything is separated, because on these, it's not. Altogether, they do sound decent. Like I said, they don't sound great, but they do sound decent enough to where these should service you whenever you want to listen to some music. They're not going to blow your mind or anything like that, but they will be good enough to get you through sometimes where you need some music. There are definitely headphones that I would not recommend as far as that goes, but these ones, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think there's people out there that won't care at all, and there's people that will nitpick every little note they hear, and they're gonna hate these. So if you fall somewhere in the middle, I think you'll be happy. So if you're gonna be listening to, or watching, I guess, not really listening, but watching anything that's streaming video, YouTube and the like, I apologize, I didn't test these out on any iOS devices. I usually do that. I just wasn't able to this time around. But if you have an Android device, as far as YouTube goes, that's usually the worst culprit of latency. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was noticeable if you're looking for it, but if you're just kind of enjoying what you're watching, it's not really all that bad. If you watch my channel, you will know a video or two ago, a couple videos ago, I introduced a new way of describing latency in Bluetooth wireless headphones, and I called that the Kung Fu scale. And if you're not familiar, I'll give a quick rundown. The Kung Fu scale is it's a scale of 1 to Kung Fu, where 1 is very, very minimal, almost zero latency, and Kung Fu is so you don't want to be on this side of the scale. You want to stay closer to 1. And these, I'd say, is probably about a 1.5. It's noticeable if you're looking for it, but if once you stop looking for it and you start just enjoying what you're watching, you're not really going to notice any kind of latency. And that's actually across the board. That's not just on YouTube. I noticed kind of the same thing when I was watching like Google Play Movies, Movies Anywhere, Netflix, Hulu. They all kind of were the same at that 1.5. Not really horrible, but if you are looking for latency, you'll find it and you'll notice it. But if you're just enjoying what you're watching, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. If you guys have any questions about these headphones, go ahead and ask them in the comments. I always do my best to answer those questions as quickly as I possibly can. One thing I want to add that I don't know if it makes any difference as far as the review goes. In my unboxing video, I pulled these extra out because it comes with an extra pair of ear cushions. I pulled these out and hoping, and these haven't gone on the headphones at all. So these have just literally been sitting on my desk since I shot that unboxing video. But I pulled them out hoping that they would get their shape back, and I have to say they have not. So it may be a little bit different if they've been sitting on the headphones and being used and moved around and such. But just sitting on my desk, they pretty much look the exact same as they did when I pulled them out of the box. So just a heads up as far as that goes. Like I said, it really doesn't matter too much. I mean, they're just ear cushions. But hey, if you want to know, you want to know. And there's the answer. So now that I've finished all the review and everything like that, I will get into the giveaway. Sorry I made you wait till the end of the video, but you know, it's my channel. I do what I want. Anyways, like I said, very, very simple. If you want to win a pair, all you got to do is leave a comment in the comments. That's it. It'll be a random giveaway, and I will pick a date. What's today? The day of filming this right now is the 16th of March, and let's go to the end of the month. Let's go to the 31st. So on the 31st, I will pick the winner. You do not have to be a subscriber to the channel to win, but considering it is my giveaway for, hitting 100 subscribers, it would be awesome if you did hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it is not a requirement though. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. You're still, as long as you throw a comment in the comment section, you're still entered in the giveaway. But it'll be a random giveaway. I will do the giveaway on the 31st of the month. I'll announce the winner over on my Twitter page. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably will want to, and I will throw that somewhere in this area over here, just so you can know where the winner will be announced. But I will also attempt to get a hold of you on here. I will do everything I can to get a hold of you. If I don't hear from the winner in a certain amount of time, probably 2 days or something like that, then I'm just gonna pick someone else. Sorry, but I'm not gonna hunt you down to give you a pair of headphones. That actually does it for this video. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about these headphones or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer. And like I said, even if you have a question about these, that will enter you into the giveaway for these, because you're still leaving a comment. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out.